Fast rotation available from Torji and Exertion playing forward towards short and middle. Spinks to assist Jimmy, and he's back a plat. And there is a molly for this.
Belchenok lines up the util. It's going to have to be Jimmy's first test already. Had his bell rung, working with low HP. Does dip back in for the opening headshot. Now burnt to a crisp. Nothing from Spinks. There is a man on the scene. There was a man on the scene. Switched to past tense by the Glock of Ziello. Brolin and Exertion are here. Could play disruptive, but the bomb is allowed to go down. There goes the smoke from Brolin. No one occupies the tunnels. Are they just going to go for a cheeky boost here? Anything visible? Belchenok spotted it. Info for Ziello. He adjusts. Walking on in. They'll give it their best shot of things, but the restraint from Parivision. Look how perfectly they play the close.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. And there was a util prepared for that. A HE and a flash for Spinks to assist Jimmy, and he does well for back a plant, the young Finn. So this is a little bit more part of the course, at least in the head-to-head matchup. This will be the force buy for MOUZ. Into lower, early info, Torji. Played off a cat, and they're trundling up. There'll be a biff here.
Yeah, it looks like Torji is trying to play for that early pickoff, of course, with the support from lower. Tags onto Ziello, then Exertion will profit. Solid work, SMG converts what the scout started. The trade from Belchenok denied, he's got two. Impeccable output, and he's been baited in. Brolin hoping to be overlooked as Spinks just snaps into the fight. A double kill, swinging out the short side with the 5-7, and MOUZ have immediately rectified their shortcomings in the pistol.
Okay, Sway, well, you've had some good moments in the MP7, but a 1v4 is likely asking a bit too much. Parivision throughout, as mentioned, second worst pistol rate at around 30%. Sway is their highest rated player, and he's 30th in the tournament. The team doesn't stand out in any major stat category.
I still feel like this B defense from MOUZ is incredibly intimidating, even if it is just the two of them. Ooh, never mind, a contribution from the scout tag. Jimmy and Spinks are hard to get past. Sway's MP7 finds a little output. Spinks at the back of the site, getting pressure applied. He's done very well, but Jane will enable a plant with the trade. Quick flash over. Jane loses vision temporarily. Two bullets. It's just not enough. Goes for it. Risks it. No reaction out of MOUZ. Concerned about the tunnel side. Window spotted out. Fires off a shot from the sidearm. Torji equipping that Tech 9, and they'll just try and push. Synchronized push. A first headshot's clean. Removes Exertion. Is there really grounds for the clutch out of Jame early? He's making it look threatening. Torji runs at him down.
Be a late boost into lower tunnels. They've already slipped. They need to worry about this.
Yeah, Spinks definitely wants to use this MP9 up close and personal. Little bait and switch and a back turn. You weren't ready for that one. Important from Sway. Remove Spinks before things spiral.
Now, well, this boost is meant to tend to that, right? But they were just so late assembling it because of the spawns. The fact that they...
35 seconds for the finish. Parivision's T side, the gun's back out. Looking like this one's stacked against them now. Has to be brute force. The flashes and a swing from Jimmy. Doesn't find what he's looking for. Fresh magazine. Torji primed and ready. Just one. Jimmy goes down to James. Oh, hang on. Belchenok's hit Brolin in rotation. It's just Torji. They know he's around here somewhere. A double swing. Multiple elevations, and it's Jane providing the covering fire.
Brolin pushes through to blue bin. They've called this off for a moment, so doors is smoked. It'll be a different plan. Ziello down middle. Noda a long cat, the break timing.
Oh, he's exposed. Textbook from Torji. He's got his timings all ironed out. A second break. Jane wanted to try and get info off of that, and he's been spotted. Spinks notes the presence in middle, and a Ziello block on short.
Not meant to be quiet, undetected. One of the keys, holding on to util late. Very important versus a team like Parivision. So got a couple of smokes at Molly, and now mid to be pressure. Sway trying to get some space here.
Don't forget, James softened up Spinks. Going to make it harder for him to find defensive output.
How close he is. Time's the biggest problem right now, and the rotation, it's not moving. They're staying in this setup.
Yeah, they're not falling for this smoke and mirrors game. The Parivision play. Torji's patience rewarded.
You might have to save.
Especially if you know James. Way removing Jimmy. It's just Spinks on B, but the bomb...
No time to get
Could
there.
it make it? He's going to try. He is going to try. 10 seconds as Spinks falls. Countdown. It needs to read 4. They've got it down. This is why he got the name. The Lord of Time does it again. Parivision pull it off, and they've got Zwei to thank.
That is crazy that they're able to pull that off. And the output from Zwei on this MP7, absolutely wild. Turn your nose up at.
Nah, but I do agree that this Zwei pickup does feel like the missing piece.
Head to head again.
Whoa, what a flick! Axel Sculler, Torji, opening kill once more.
2 rounds consecutive now for Jame on the AWP.
And this time, no immediate response. They have that man advantage as the round plays on. Brolin, a FAMAS.
Trouble.
Just a FAMAS in this off angle. How's Belchinok's positioning? Well done from Brolin! Exceptional!
Beautiful little
more than he's worth.
Great output in the middle of the open. Just has to stand and bang. Long pressure now being applied. All 3 players from MOUZ over towards A. You can see grouped up, looking for some short space. The way out of this is going to be his yellow and apple tunnels. They want to send him to have a little bit of a look.
It's curious to me that Spinks has equipped that orb on this long fight. Are you going to be assuming that it's still on the corpse of Torji? Smoke break. Whoa, never mind. It was actually a bit too deep, but it landed right in the pocket of Zwei.
Yellow's made a noise here.
Yeah, and that's going to be the end of him. Exertion profits from the misstep. Looking set to collect now. MOUZ spots the flash of flesh, just a tip of the head of Zwei, but he's allowed to get across.
Look how quick they're rerouting here. Trade arounds along with 2 of them. Bomb hasn't gone down. This is going to buy more time. Jame has to lock this.
I think James clocked it. He knows what's up. The fact that they're sticking together like this, but also with an AWP.
Look at this position he's holding.
It's hard to envision a world where he gets more than 1. Oh my God. Takes it. Spinks was lining up. Nice! Flops to the Glock. Quick style. Game. Unbelievable scenes in Cluj-Napoca.
How often are you getting dust done out of his chair? And we're only 8 rounds deep.
Put it on a show.
The coach loved that one.
Stunning.
All right, the openers and the closers catch this one again.
I got the goosebumps, man.
Let's him just walk on by. Statement from Jay, money broken now, MOUZ. The A side now should start to block to buy time.
And they will. But 40 seconds can feel like a lifetime up against this Parivision
Jello's not
side.
watching this.
Looks like it's going to get caught. Yeah, easy find. It's going to accelerate them. Feeling like a rock and a hard place scenario for Parivision.
Straight into a mid to B, or?
I think he's not sure. Indecision visible for the first time.
They're coming back.
Jimmy comes in for a second look. A double dip. Zwei will put him down in the dirt. 18 seconds needed to hit that, did Torji. Compulsory frag. Belchinok. Oh, he's not giving up. He's walking into the site, but Exertion has secured it. 8 seconds as they try and run through. There's just simply not enough time.
Double-edged sword to playing that clock right down. We've seen it pay off with the last seconds of the clock, and now we've seen it cost them.
The opportunity for the flank.
Through suicide. This is going to be some tough shooting.
Notice holding for the potential long push, but he's probably not considering suicide. He's just looked away. He's going to line up for the nade. It could be perfectly timed here. Beautiful start. Brolin removes Nota, and he saw nothing else. Now attention drawn towards the lurk smoke on B. Zwei, somewhat of a site opener. He can crack into these bomb sites. He's demonstrated a proficiency to do so. Here comes the util, Spinks and Jimmy. Their site is under scrutiny. Jimmy will activate, overlooked by Zwei. Beautiful start, Belchinok trying to change things. Belchinok finding 2. Opens up an avenue. James to provide the covering fire. Cielo a safe plant. Nade could do the job, but I think he gets it down, catches it, gives them the advantage. Exertion bowls them into the 3-on-2.
Torji's got a couple of flashes set up here.
Belchinok's got vision.
That one hasn't landed.
That didn't land at all. Oh, this one did. Oh, he's just jumped straight over his head. Exertion with the Goomba stomp. Impact from Exertion. 2 with the AK-47 and the HE for number 3.
Final round, as mentioned, the could have looked a bit shaky, but the bomb going down does get them out the AKs and the AWP. Are we going to tie things up?
Ooh, Roland pushing. Yeah, he's going to get punished for that one. Overstep at your own risk. Another Jame opening for the statistics.
3-1 in that department. been able to convert off the back of the other two. So, set himself up nicely. And right now, you're not going to be able to take the space in the same way.
Torji playing close. Belchon tries to risk it, and Torji perfectly positioned.
You're going to fight middle here. James might be in trouble.
Yeah, perfect. Look at that. Team play. Jumps straight onto his teammate's head. Mantles up, removes Sway. They are overcoming this early disadvantage. Whoa. That's outrageous. Spinks just put his running shoes on, charging up middle, and James tracks it. Took it from Parivision's captain, and this is just to try and have a little bit of an edge as we swap sides. Smoke breaks. Yellow should be a dead man. Exertion secures it now just for the close. Has Jane got any more to offer? A flash from Nota. He'll have a look for the fight. Forces the AWP away, but it's that short side pressure. James going to be under so much scrutiny. Another boost. Look at them go. Using each other's head as a vantage point. Doesn't connect the spray onto Jimmy. Knows where he is though. Spots the tip of the head. Trying to bait him in. The time is ticking. That's all he needs. Parivision swapping sides with the advantage.
James putting in a shift on this one. 14 and 6 within the first half. A whole lot of impact. Now it feels like Parivision are predicting a B play. All the pressure on Zwei.
He gets a couple of pot shots.
Hanging around.
He's ready for the fight. He's going to have his back turned. Tucks into elevator, but still susceptible to spam.
All right, safety the smoke. Now this is where a retake on the pistol, you're lacking a lot of the bells and whistles. You don't have a kit.
You do have a smoke and a flash.
But you need to be able to get in. 2 Goose, 1 sight. Torji and Jimmy Long.
James actually leading the pack into this retake. Tucks on in. Belchon trying to find friction. Looking good. MOUZ have connected. Multiple headshots on the clocks. Last 2 to find, and it's looking like it's all shaping up. 10-second diffuser ahead of these CTs, and they can't get close to the site. MOUZ have said no.
They might not even get away from this one. Chasing him down, peppered away, and they're going to keep on hunting. Isn't a lot of strife right here. Out of ammo, has to use the knife, and well, he's not going to get that one done at all. Exertion removes everything. And that makes this a 1-round game. Puts a lot of pressure on Jamin's way on A, and they've lost long already, so you have to push up a tunnels. Jimmy waiting for this.
Okay, this is where you'd expect to see Jimmy absolutely farm.
They're not clearing.
Not clearing. Cielo's reaction makes it clear, and he's even got support now.
This might have to just be a full gamble from Parivision that turns into a potential save.
Oh, but they're just taking every jewel. Nota knows he's going to be overlooked. Tries to strike. Messy spray. Spinks removes his head. James AWP now noted. Position on the B side of the map as the bomb's going to slowly make its way to the unguarded A site.
Hey, well, you know his way still alive, so you need to be a little bit cautious here just in case. Your spacing has to be on point. Still got to use your utility. He's got some sharp aim and could take away a couple. It's actually starting to hedge back over. So MOUZ are in no hurry, even though they have this massive advantage. Jimmy searching B again, and James not looking.
Yeah, he's been taking intermittent checks. Oh, beautiful from Jimmy. Output on the 4 HP. Gets his second of the round.
And rotating all the way back, but Zway's here.
Zway's mission has changed. Zway's mission is try and recover that AWP and bring it through to the next.
Oh, the bomb's coming back to the B.
Okay, they actually are heading in towards what they consider to be the open, unguarded site. Sway pushes through, removing Jimmy. Now the bomb kind of committed with 15 seconds left. One through mid. Flash connects from Brolan.
And by the looks of things there, you were bang on. He was not worried about trying to win that round. He was looking to retain the AWP, just getting caught off guard. If he had only known. High pressure short, and then the long walkout. James on the line.
CT smoke all the way from top of middle. Test for James, flashed off and missed shot. Starting to crunch in. Exertion, got James dead to rights. That is a stunning opening maneuver. MOUZ set up to succeed. Now Brolan surging forward. Nota on the site with a lot of work to do, and he is doing it. Putting in a shift. Mission accomplished. Despite Exertion's best efforts. Missed shot from Torji between the wickets. He's the ultimate price.
That is entirely premeditated for exactly that. Right, that move is exactly designed to deal with the setup that Parivision are running there. James staying towards long. He loses long. He has to drop back. Sway doing his best Brolin impression right now. He's going to alleviate a whole lot of pressure with this push.
Yeah, eyes forward. Nota asleep at the wheel. Wasn't ready. Now just one man. Now 0. Jimmy puts Belchenok down. B-site lost and a 10th round imminent.
This has to be the save. I'll be giving this one a go. Sway and James are just going to look to hold on to these. And again, really just exploiting the core of the map there this time. Multiple avenues of assault out the mid to B, but yeah, looking at the radar, maybe the comms. Not sure what happened there, but it's a little bit silly with that opening exchange. As soon as one of the B players dies before you even get a kill, you're in a real tough spot. So 10 rounds now for MOUZ. I feel if they take Dust 2, this series likely falls into and the end of the Parivision story, at least until tomorrow. We've got a 3rd place decider. James retains, at least you have the certainty that there's an AWP in the mix.
This has really got a different flavor, hasn't it? They're going to be going ahead of the mid-util. Does this subvert the expectation? Do you catch Parivision off guard? Jane, quick on the flick. Removes Brolan, a crucial piece. Now removed, Exertion's been spotted. Belchenok will relay the information and start to get active. Creeping down the ramp, could be in the blind spot. Jame onto Exertion, it already exacerbates things. You can't be losing the bomb, especially now with smoke in your face. Jimmy hoping, begging for an overextension from Belchenok, but he's having absolutely none of that.
Lost bonus, bottom of the barrel. Only 1,400 into the next.
Who moves first, long or short?
I don't know. It's going to be a tough round to go for. I'm surprised they're even looking into this.
It is just 2 kills when you think about it. Shadows away. High alert, but look at Spinks. Precision on display. Pulls Jame away, and that activates on A. Blind! Still good enough. Gets vision in time.
They'll get the bomb down.
2 on 4, though. MOUZ going for this. Double nade.
Oh.
Ouch! That one leaves a mark, and he's lost his teammates, too. Stunning from Jame. A quad kill in a crucial round of play.
Tense in a moment. I thought MOUZ were likely considering the save there. They give it a go. They get the bomb down.
Will be Nota's responsibility. Is there support? Incendiary from Zwei could delay further. Does so, confirms. Just a tick of the flame. Smoke and a nade. Solid connection onto Jimmy. It's Zwei that will find the opening.
Bombs
it's
across.
Just 38 on the clock. Bomb across on the ramp on the back of Spinks. It was on the back of Spinks. Torchi's going to have to get crazy with this. Picks up the bomb. Does he want to be the hero? Oh, not anymore! Zwei's bullet just deletes him through the smoke. Solid from Jimmy, but not able to piece together the second. Brolan in the clutch, already removing Nota. It does facilitate the plant. He's been clutching, chat. We know this guy's capacity for the clutch when the pressure is at its highest. On the semi-final stage, Brolan not ready, not looking. Zwei closes down for his triple, and we've got a tied-up game.
Might not seem like a lot, but the bomb going down there is going to have some flow-on effects down the stretch here. And when we're at this point of the game, where every penny counts, if you can get broken late in the piece, you could spell disaster. So a very important one.
Professional restraint up against the ecos. Not easy for everyone, but easy for Nota. Springs to action, clean. Knows when he's ready to fight.
And it's back to this long maneuver, right? They think that they can pip this gap again, this time without the same misdirection play.
Yeah, Jame. Primed and ready. Will it be that reaction speed test? He still adjusts it to Brolan. Gets a lot of answers, and then there's Zwei standing his ground. Flash connects onto Jame. They've got to accelerate now. The entire squad have pivoted in towards the A side bar 1. James in the right place. Jimmy got to make a play. Trying to find a way in. Spinks does well, distracts, removes Zwei. 14 seconds. Now up the ramp with the bomb. Down goes Spinks. Uncomfortable for Torji. Has to go for the plant, but they've got a boost. 5 seconds. Bomb goes down. Oh, no, it doesn't. A last second, a Hail Mary and a flying M4. Parivision 12. 2 opportunities to take their pick.
They're force buying into this. This is a miserable spot, of course, the last round of play, and the money is...
Oh, Xertion's gone across the blue bin. This is why he really switched on enough to have considered that to have been a possibility.
Oh, they've let them get out long in a couple of situations.
He's not looking. He's not ready. Exertion provides. When MOUZ needed him most, he's given them an opening incision.
The response here, James to take the AWP top A, knows that he isn't going to have one to contend with on the other side. Toji with the scout, however, being ushered over. He's blocked the doors, but they're already ahead.
He's going to flash with this. Torji's only got the scout. Crouches down. James, no info. On his first peer.
Sees the smoke in the sky. Knows that they're putting pressure on now.
Gifted additional util. Doing his very best. He knows he's got to stand and deliver. Exertion down. Getting away from the spam of the Tech 9. Brolin turns up the heat. Bomb on his back and across. Parivision retooling.
Got to get past Spinks here.
Yeah, he loves this position. James just going to be walking straight into this.
Whoa!
Oh, and oh my God, a flying Natus spotted as well. Spinks has closed it down. Ripping an additional 2 out of the round. MOUZ demonstrate their resilience. Fumble on the flash. Taking every member of the squad down. Belgian just trying to twist the knife, trying to find a little economical damage, something to celebrate. But the first of their 2 map points, just ahead of the bounce.
Especially coming over with the AWP, they're applying pressure upper tunnels. Oh, spot him on the jiggle there. Spinks knows.
Torji searching.
Oh, double swing!
Ninja swing, and he absolutely slaps him in the face!
3 players lined up, ready to deal with that.
They bring the fight to them. They thought it was MOUZ puffing up their chest to intimidate. Yellow says, I ain't scared of you. Ziello. And goodbye to the hopes of MOUZ taking this one to overtime. Belchanok forward position. Brolin caught out. A certainty now. Just Jimmy. Parivision's map pick. Just a couple of points of damage away. The bomb under their control. Jimmy's giving it a damn good go. An ace clutch with 20 on the clock. An impossible request. Still alive, still kicking, still fighting, but there he goes. Parivision map 1 in the bag.
Every map of play, every day here at PGL Cluj. This is a team effort, and they're just 1 more away from not only a grand final. 3 and through apartments with the bomb on the back. Space taken for an apt pop. Belchanok here, Ziello in the pit, Zwei, Sai, and Jane rotating back over to join them. There's a bit of a B fake lined up. Full nade CT pressure. Immediately James scampers back through library, but the 3-man stack remains.
Yeah, they're not moving a muscle. Belchanok hard to track. Zwei does manage to chip in from the pit side. There's Ziello, there's Zwei with number 2. MOUZ just collapse upon arrival.
Full rotation, Notice here as well. Exertion and Torji, the 2 to get past.
Testing the waters on the long side. Jane with intermittent jiggles. Backs into the site now. Gives space for Exertion. A maneuver forward.
Noda might catch him on a timing.
Yeah, just rounding that corner as Exertion starts to try and clear the site. Doesn't actually fully commit now. James spots him out and quick to the head.
Good team play there to finish this one off. Now just Torji. Enemy of the state here. Didn't get anything done. Time against him. Bullets come in and Ziello will remove him. Is it banana or is it for pit?
Looks like it's fighting banana. Whoa, Nota, he's just committed to the spray there. Even trades favors MOUZ. They are just accelerating. Belchanok's going to be the first man on the scene, but the site already lost.
Head comes in.
Yeah, it's going to be well placed. Didn't nail it, actually.
Yeah, hurried there. They've got kit for the retake, so there's still a chance.
They're going to give this one a look in already. Leap and a bound in the right direction for that second round conversion. MOUZ counting on Brolan to provide. He's ready for the swing. Doesn't track it perfectly. Belchenok taking heavy licks, but Sway's removed one. Sway's removed two.
Just Spinks now.
Oh, what can you do? A Tech9 versus 3. Trying to manipulate around the smokes. Bomb being defused. He's got to get on it now for the denial. James just pulls it off. Cuts the wires in time before the smoke push. A composed retake then. He will.
So good work on the info game Parivision. And with this level of investment, you get the bomb down again, you take a couple more guns, you're sitting pretty if you're MOUZ. You get nothing. Pretty.
Oh!
Okay, hard done by.
Just on the dismount.
Scorcher there.
Finds the headshot.
Spinks has picked it up. Belchenok's picked that one up with ease. So coming apart of the seams right now, MOUZ 35, need to find the finish. You need that loss bonus.
30 seconds to die. Ideally with a bomb down. Jimmy gonna try and lead the charge. Very side-centric, Sway and Belchenok to get past. Tech9's try and pull crosshairs, but quickly found. Sway, not so easy to put down, but there's Torji, double on the P250, does secure that bomb plant. Extra cash in the coffers upon round loss, but is it a guaranteed loss?
Tense retake now.
Jane wanting to play, once Yellow arrives, they'll double swing. Nota arriving late with that kick. Oh, what? How's he done that? Just deletes two of them with the spray of the recovered M4. Torji, 4 kills deep. It looked like a lost round until Torji had his way with Parivision. Now all up for debate. Just Nota doesn't have the time to be messing around. Got to get Spinks now. Dancing around the sight box, running light on ammo.
Oh! This one's down to the wire. Oh! That one's going either way right now.
How's your jiggles? Oh, he just crouches into it. Spinks a lamb to the slaughter.
And Sway, he doesn't hang around. Backs off immediately. Now they play the number advantage. Exertion. Can you draw it back into a 4v4?
He's certainly going to give it a good shake of the stick.
Belchenok and Zilla will be here just in time. Yet to hit the go are MOUZ. 30 seconds on the clock now.
Running this clock down. Jame ready for this reaction speed test. Util on Moto. Easy crouch peak exertion. Again, same fate as Spinks. And James not done! Racks up number 3! How about that? His first 4 frags and it's a shutdown of MOUZ.
Yeah, the captain makes it look casual. Smoke molly jiggle defense. Classic. The long smoked off. Jame will have to respect that.
He's going for a smoke break. Had the HE. What is that?
Making a play.
Torji accelerating to his death. Zway gets away on 8 points of health.
Well, they've dipped out of brackets control and returning to Banana. Now they've got open runway. They only have flashes for the finish. Ziello starts to transition. Back sight. Noda over towards CT.
Still got a smoke.
Noda's chipped away now. He's far from this as Belchenok clears out top mid. They're going to go.
Here they come. AK primed and ready. It's another Ziello. Masterclass with a multi. Just Brolan scavengers away. The dead man's gun. Bomb plant. A little bit of a consolation prize because there's still not a single round on the board for MOUZ.
Okay, 5-0. James gets this luxury of being able to take some picks, not going up against an AWP, but he doesn't know that. Only top mid to limit his options, and under control. Fight for right now.
Oh, look at exertion, trying as hard as he might. He just can't win a fight. Nota, what? Sticking around? You ain't got the bullets for this. Hunted by Brolan. Spotted just a flash before his vision fades to white. We've got Jane posted on the line. And quite the opposite for MOUZ. This is starting to get out of control now.
This isn't a gamble stack, this is a read. They know exactly what's coming.
Belchenok blocks Brolan. Housekeeping the smoke. Brolan's just got to take a risk. You've got to try something. Walks straight through into the headshot. Belchenok's ready, and it's all too easy.
Noda and Ziello to play first. Even if you kill them, there's a stack to get through that you don't know about.
And that's if Emphasis on that. Nota, strong angle, but Exertion bests him. Yellow hoping to be overlooked, turns the flash, needs one. Can't do it, there you go. Exertion's found his first 2 contributions in round 8. Is this... The MOUZ gets started. Not ready for Belchanok, and he wasn't ready for the spray. Sway saves the day, double kill, 9 kills deep. He does need another. Torchy's been summoned elsewhere because Jimmy's taken down the only defender on A.
Spinks will hold Banana. Jimmy will get that CT rotation, and for Zway, it's a tough way through, especially now that he's noted.
Yeah, and Jimmy's not going to do much with that.
Spinks can tighten this noose right now, push further up Banana, so Zway likely to run into his demise. Spinks doesn't miss those, and MOUZ are on the board.
MOUZ have won 100% of the rounds where Exertion's got a kill. Cielo is not even really supporting him. Gonna try and bait with the half-wall smoke. The retake util that would imply this corner.
Hello!
Yeah, get baited! Hook, line, and sinker, but now with Zway gone.
Jimmy has to expect another. You're not playing in Boiler like that, so aggressively on your own. Jane was with him. He backs off now. Belchanok has this long side. Number advantage for MOUZ.
Is there a way back in? James certainly seems to think so. He's going to be in the right place to receive this. How's your jiggle? Or will it be another crouch? Yep, crouch at your own risk. James punished. Blocked on the apps with 50 seconds on the clock.
Have to go through this. Spinks has to make
Just
it go.
going. Certainly thinking about it.
Action on both sides.
At the same time, simultaneous still with Brolin gone, and Yellow says nothing else.
James, shotgun AWP.
I can't believe he's going for this. He's
Belchanok's pushed down mid. Belchanok's going to call Banana clear. They know it has to be.
Now they know.
James got company.
How's Jimmy? Oh no, he's done it well! Spinks had his back turn presented, and James doing the spanking! Pulls out the pistol, Torchy hits it. Just in time. Chance to reload, 20 seconds. Can Torchy come up clutch? It doesn't look likely. He's surrounded.
Oh!
Disadvantage, somehow still alive. Cielo can't find him. Torchy one shot. Oh! Can't hit it. Whistles it past. Cielo holds on. I think he may have flipped him through the box there. You saw his health go low.
Oh, the crowd held their breath for that one. Needs to be active on this A-lurk.
You've got to get past Sway.
He's still got himself a smoke to work with. There is a Ollie for Pit. Exertion hanging around. There's a freebie.
Okay, absolutely guaranteed. Nota just walking through the grey screen.
Selling the B fake now.
Yeah, this could work brilliantly.
It's all on Sway.
The boots planted. It is just one man.
He needs a multi.
He needs to go insane. Sway finds the immediate headshot. Caught the flash. Does he get another chance? Ooh. Jimmy denies. Sight taken.
Go fishing. Give this one a little bit of a look. Put the rod in the water. You don't have to commit. Final round coming up next. You got money, but just see if they make an overstep. There's still a way back in. Bomb has just gone down.
If MOUZ let this one slip, that is surely going to be the end of their hopes and dreams of returning to the grand final a year on. HE damage looks good. Perfect! Lands in Jimmy's back pocket. Now a clear from the elevation. Belchanok finds Exertion. Torchy's gone! MOUZ hopes and dreams go tumbling down! Defuse just in time!
Sure, it's another top 4 for MOUZ, but it's the same old story.
Jelly legs on the big stage. That's a nice start from Jimmy. Quick from Zway though. Catches Brolin walking. The aggression in the apartment's rewarded, but there's an easy pickup for Belchanok. He needs more though. Oh, he's got help. Nota slips in for one.
Needs to live.
Playing for that. Oh! What a shot! Clotheslines Jimmy. Exertion holds on and gives him a little something summon at the tail end of the half.
Okay. It's definitely B. Torchy's behind him.
They know what's up.
Jimmy's here now too. If you can't win this one, you're not winning any of them.
They're going to go through the smoke. Could be one hell of a HE. Cielo exposed, brought low. He's going to try and push on through off the flashes. Exertion should be good for this. Jimmy just tapping heads. Brolin as well. Everyone chips in. Belchanok bunny hopping, trying to get away, but it's Torchy ready to just escort Jane off of this pistol. Clean click. And they'll clear out Belchenok to try and keep the sheet clean.
Oh, that's their most convincing round yet.
Yeah, they've proven they can win the T-side ecos, and okay, we start with a yellow headshot. They're going to keep you honest. And Jimmy, honestly, has no problem.
All right, 2 rounds, not a casualty. Now we get into the guns, and this is where the desk discussed the T-side woes for Jame. Spinks tucked into trash, Jimmy on the balcony, Torji floating moto. No info off of that for Spinks, but now they're up.
Yeah, he knows now. The penny drops. It's yellow likely to go for a clear here. They've even flashed it, but no one's cleared it. No one's cleared it. Sway just in time to save his comrade. Jimmy, not the perfect angle for this kind of fight. He just crouches, commits. Torji solid for 2. Ace side open. Brolland, what? Straight through the smoke.
All right, this round's back on.
Yeah, he has just given them a way back in.
Exertion was darting back over to B. Now it's fast down Banana. He'll be late to this short, but he has the kit. 2v2 retake on A. Belchenok back of the pit, Jame in the sight.
This is a must-win for MOUZ's hopes and dreams of map 3. Got Belchenok ready and raring to go.
There's a molly for pit.
That will force a decision out of Belchenok. He chooses to fight. That's his plan. Swings on in. Brolland receives. What have you got? Jame in the clutch. Has he got another one in him? Oh! Brolland denies. Picks up the kit. Just enough time. Just enough time?
Yeah, they got it.
MOUZ holding on. It's double up on new box.
Okay.
Clears out oranges. Safe. Brolland to play. Exertion to be baited in. Brolland takes his contact off the flash of Torji, sets them up for success. Nota confirms with his location at the back of the site. Jame back turn, flicks into it.
10 seconds.
They have to be planting. Belchenok, they must be covering him. He's going for the wall bang. Torji, no, on the fake. Oh. Catches Jame. Pulls us into an advantage for MOUZ. Extended by Jimmy. Just the yellow in the clutch, and he can't find the head.
One bullet.
Doesn't have the bullet. Doesn't have the bullets. Torji can finish this on the pistol. 10 HP. Oh my God, he actually hit another.
Sketchy there, tense. Crossfire with Jimmy.
Spam to try and draw them in. Hoping they overlook Spinks tucked close. He's going searching now. Belchenok holding the line. Removes him.
It's the A rotator, so a piece of information given.
Jimmy stays vigilant. Torji sweeps on through with the AWP. Prime angle for an equalizing frag. 20 seconds. They're throwing util B. Exertion shuts them down. The bomb doesn't come in. Now they're going to head over towards the A site. It's all looking too perfect. Beautiful! Oh, it's stunning from Jimmy! Jimmy Sallow solo mid. And we've got a 1-round game. We've got a game.
Counter-terrorists win.
So there's more of this slow roll.
They want to flash through this. Exertion completely blind. He should be booked, but Brolland holds the line. It's his site. Got to do it without the help of Exertion. Backs away. Util not available. It's going to be Torji's belt that they'll have to rely upon to keep that B side blocked. Finds some extras towards the spawn side. 45.
Belchenok heading back over swiftly now to join this. Oh, they have to go.
Way better have a hell of a smoke break here.
Spinks is rotating too.
Torji ready. Doesn't quite spot him. Covered by the smoke. Here comes Wade, leaping to his demise. Yellow onto Brolland though. Charging in. Aware that the AWP is still hanging out towards the back of the site. Yellow's his next victim. Torji doing everything he can to keep this flowing in the right direction for MOUZ. James back turned, exposed. Spinks in the right place at the right time. Belchenok's going to try and cheeky plant. Fakes it out. He's the instant headshot. There's a world where he hits that. Brings it into the 1v1, but we ain't living in it.
Well, that was a force. I'm not sure if they take another. Spinks has the brackets control, or at least most of it. Jimmy's still wary of a potential boiler slip. That's a bit of a gap over there on A, but being acknowledged with a smoke jiggle defense.
Here comes that pace, and now they profit. Softened up by the nade. Brolland running out of bullets. Got to get back to the site. Nota confirms he's back on. Tucked in the site with a crossfire now. Spinks, Jimmy, everyone gallops over to lend a hand. And And in the meantime, space opens up for James. And he's lining up nades. He wants to sell that they're immediately pivoting, and look at that, immediately. They turn, sprinting back to the site, worried they've lost it, worried they've given up. An open run for the A finish, and it puts it all onto Brolan. The captain, gotta come up clutch. Does he go for the timing spam, or does he simply walk through the smoke? Oh, both of them fall. Beautiful output from Brolan, pulls it into the 3-on-3. Now the jig is up, but James on the cheeky lurk.
Jimmy's still looking for him right now. Jimmy will be late banana on this. James got a timing.
He's gonna be on the flank. BTarena just cannot afford to go down.
He needs a gun.
He's found one.
Jimmy's coming
Recovers the
CT.
Kalash.
Jimmy's coming CT.
Jimmy's coming into James. He's jumping straight into James' jaws, but no, Tech9 versus AK. Jimmy prevails. Comes out on top. It's up to BTarena on that first fight. Has to be lethal. Spinks on the fight. Yellow's ready. Shoulder spotted. Yellow controls the spray. They're running out of time, chat. Headshot not there. You need to get on that defuse. Yellow staying nimble with the Tech9, rotting the clock further. Oh! They get the kills, and they've got the defuse. MOUZ holding on, pulling that defuse off again by the skin of their teeth.
He thinks he can help. He steps out, and he gets nothing done. Oh,
How's that for a difference maker?
yeah, the AWP on the T side. We haven't seen this yet.
Oh, James, look, you heard the desk discuss these split-second decisions based off of the state of play. And the state of play has just changed. Torji went down early. Pressure applied to Exertion, keeping his boots planted and his information minimal. Looks like MOUZ have got an inkling as to what's going on. You can see a mass evacuation back towards the A site.
Long smoke in. Moto to be deployed.
Spinks will be here in time. Flash towards the short side. Jimmy's going to swing on this. He's looking for blood. He finds nothing but misery. Khalil brings him down. BTarena high over. Spinks only the 2. Looking set to collect their first taste of victory on the T side of Inferno.
They're crazy, the similarities between the halves right now. 7 straight from both of these teams and now finally bucked.
It's got Yellow's name written all over it. He's held onto it. Waiting for that nade Q. Spots them, throws it for the hunt, misthrown, and now rounding the corner just in time. Saves himself. Arch Wrap smokes. Loud, stampeding, Spinks' attention drawn. Molotov might flush out Brolan, he's got to reposition quickly. Headshot not found, Yellow's the one! He's just handed out 2 headshots! Number 3 as well on the menu! He doesn't know. Torji actually getting away with this AWP could be all of a difference maker. No one clearing him out. Oh, hold on.
Oh, I thought BTarena definitely saw him there.
They are playing for overtime. Sure, I mean, you know, your Armored 5-7 can be deadly.
Yeah, but this is not a full investment. This isn't a shove behind the AWP. So they're not conceding this round. They're not just rolling over, but they haven't fully invested.
Oh, he spots the tip of their head. You've got to dismount. Loses half HP from the flame. And now a HG could have been the end of him.
AWP was noted. They're pivoting quickly.
Yeah, they are.
They know it's going to be constricted.
And they're going to stay mid-centric. Brolan overlooked. Nota pulls the crosshair. He doesn't find anything on the pistol. Jimmy hoping to buck the trend. Does manage to hit a burst to the face of BTarena. Georgie playing around this for a crazy Hail Mary.
He's so low.
He's playing a risky game. A single bullet astray would have brought him down. It's Yellow, late arrival. Exertion distracts, and Torji destructs. Gets one. Spinks still in the apartments. It's a 3-on-3. Everything to play for now. Parivision, you've got into the site. Is there anything to be said about this one for MOUZ? The grand scheme. Parivision just need to see that bomb explode, and they'll be 1 round away from the grand finals here in Cluj-Napoca. Jimmy, oh, nearly caught a bullet onto his way there. Nota at the back, the sight is low, but that doesn't stop him finding output. Spinks is the last to fall. A smirk creeps onto the face of James. He knows what he's done. He's given his team 2 opportunities. 2 golden opportunities. Taking down big names.
They're not playing for any info across the map right now, MOUZ. Torji's the only one long spot. They're going.
This is just a pop.
They're erupting.
Exertion's alone. He is on an island. the nades. So many in the sky. Exertion throws out the flash to try and disrupt, and they're still all behind it. Now they go for the smoke break, hiding out in the pool. Stray Bullet finds him, Belchinov puts him down. A push from Zwei. It's falling apart for MOUZ now. Meek. And it will end in a wimp up for MOUZ. Parivision have got them right where they want them. Boot on the neck. Pulled apart, limb from limb. Parivision have just got to take down Jimmy. It's a certainty at this point. There will be a new champion in Cluj-Napoca.
MOUZ's first opponent here in Cluj was Parivision. And in the pursuit of defending that trophy,
Good.